just about loaded up the truck. I think that was a good idea. I took out the wagon. I wanted to use it to make it easy to carry, but make it easy to carry. But Kerry will be joining us soon. He is waking up from his beauty sleep.
First stop is going to be Barstow.
This guy's always on his phone. Where am I? Did y'all see the
American arbitrage, guys?
Did you see the ice cream? Thrifty ice cream made in the USA?
Do they have that?
Yeah.
Is it good?
One of them smelled like Savers when you step in for the first time.
I love that scent. It's great, just like plushes and miscellaneous stuff.
Yeah, one smelled like a 60-year-old plush. I couldn't taste it. Kind of tasted like cotton balls, I guess.
Cotton balls are underrated as far as the scent goes.
It's like caloric free. Good for diets.
Hey guys. Hey. Welcome.
You better not be.
I'm going to the card show. They're gonna go thrifting. You guys
take care, son. Make me proud.
Okay. You nerds have fun. We'll see ya.
Did you give him that egg sandwich? Did you make him that egg sandwich?
No, she knows I'm allergic.
It's been there for about 3 weeks.
It's good. It should be good.
Out on the table.
Definitely good.
Make us proud.
Okay, I will. Later, guys.
Are they gonna kiss? Do y'all think they're gonna kiss? Aww. I knew it. They do love each other. Oh, she's coming.
Really right there.
Okay, thank you. TV Chris. Now hiring. You want a job?
No.
You didn't have to say it like that. Ooh, look at these cute little carts. One for you, one for me. I like these carts. Wonder how they turn. Yeah, pretty good turn right here. Saw this when I came in. Demarini, just like the bat, right?
Check out this name on eBay, Google,
$6.
research it.
Those personalized.
It's worth looking into and remembering. 25% off on yellow tags, 50% off on purple tags. What do we got here? A Wu-Tang t-shirt. Got a little modern print on there. I don't remember how much it costs, but I want to get things going. Looking at the condition, there is a little bit of deodorant.
So we'll probably be here. We'll see how it is here. I'll see what we're going to later, and then I'll try to give you a heads up. Because Carrie's going to be at that thing probably all day, just about however long it is.
I look into everything, folks. It doesn't matter if it's a purse. It's kind of weird growing up. You're told as a guy not to mess with purses or dolls. But then when you become a reseller, all of that gets thrown out the window. For some reason, well, a very good reason I believe, I always come across the sports sack, but this one's missing the shoulder strap, so I decided to put it back. It would have probably only sold for around 15 bucks, and for $5 it wasn't worth it. So looking at quite a bit of stuff, cutting out some of the footage I don't need to share because there's no value for me in sharing it, I'm going over to the hard goods, kind of peeking out the forum of the store and seeing where to go to, what catches my eye, and it's kind of dry. Any of you ever remember seeing the commercials when these came out? The commercials were pretty popular and they made all types of cars with these funny eyes. Now I can't look at cars the same way, especially when I'm behind them I see faces. Could just be my weird self. For $3.99, these things will probably get you just as much, so there's no profit to be made. Sharing my 2 cents on this one, and want to know if you agree or disagree or want your input. So for this glass case right here, they put a sticker over the name. It's like going to any place you're going to shop for, say groceries, and they have no label on it, just a price tag. Would you buy it? So thrift stores, I think you could do better than that. Let's work together. Let's get some sales going, get some money flowing, get some sales on both ends. Now I found this porcelain figure right here, and the way it's colored, it reminds me of, I can't remember the name, Landros. I know people correct me on the name all the time. It doesn't have any markings, but I'm going to put it in the cart for now and see if there's anything else. Because every once in a while, people donate similar items, and then they might have the information on it. Now, this is one I wanted to share with you to pick your brain. I have no style what this is. I don't know what the style is on this, and hopefully you could help me out. This one did have some wear, but I see a lot of stuff like it, and I may be missing out on some things that I could make some profit on, depending on the price that I get it for. So let me know about those figurines that I just handled right now. Coming over to the purses, this one caught my attention. I really like the way it's like a pinup girl, Lainey Paparazzo. Really nice condition. It's more like a vinyl. It's really nice. All around print. It's double-sided with the same figure. The little leather pieces right here on the end of the straps, that could be something you could clip off and nobody would know about it. Now, is it lined? No. There's a lot of things you do, like t-shirts when they have fuzz balls and you shave them off. Do you tell them that you shaved them off, or you just let it be? It's kind of one of those things. But for $10, I'm really liking this, and I'm hoping it's worth a lot more money than what the price tag is. Looking at the inside, what I'm doing is looking for tags. Purses of different brands have different tags, and they are put in several locations, and usually particular locations. And this one happens to be inside the pocket of a pocket. Go figure. So nice to know and good for me to know about. Looking at what's sold online, it'd probably get around 30 bucks. And for the condition, I think it'd probably be a solid price. But I put it in the cart, and eventually I end up putting it back. I just didn't see too much about it that was worth me feeling like it would be getting to resell. I was seeing this brand kits in the past few months on Instagram being advertised pretty hard, especially from resellers on TikToks who are probably being sponsored by the company. But the one I've seen was a much larger one that you could drag around on wheels, and I'm gonna be honest, I would really like one myself. So that's why looking at the name and the sequence on here just really pops. Nice contrast in black and orange, if it is orange. And for $8, looking it up, it's not worth as much as I was hoping for, so I end up putting it back. Like I said earlier, sometimes when you come across things, you get a feeling that there might be more of the same thing or similar, and it helps you figure out what you're looking for, or even pick up if it's worth getting. So this is from Case Collection, or it might be Case Collectibles, depending on what the terms is or keywords people use. And for $6, I believe this might end up being half price. But looking them up, they're not worth very much at all, but they're really, really pretty. They're really nice, and there's no profit to be made, not at all. So back on the shelves they go, but they go together, so they're not lonely.
What you got over here, Dawn?
Just looking at this.
Were you looking at this one?
Yeah, I already looked that one up.
Not worth getting?
I don't think so. Not when I was getting them so cheap. Look at this guy. You think he can ride shotgun?
This is pretty cool. You could ride shotgun.
All these plushes, but I can't see spending $4 on a plush now when I can get them for 50 cents.
There's one thing I've learned from this experience with Dawn more than anything about the weekend is that they go to the bins a lot and they find items like this for around 50 to 35 cents, depending how you break down how many items that you get from Goodwill clearance. So because of that, she's really strict on what she finds, and it's really nice to have and follow your own business model with what works for you. But it's also something I really want to start getting into myself. So thank you, Dawn, for teaching me a lot this weekend. I came across this brand probably around 3 years ago and got them for $1.99. This one here is $2.99. Both are brands, really good brand. They usually have their date on the bottom, even dated back to the early 90s. There's some rare ones out there, so keep your eyes on them. I didn't decide to get it because I think it only sold for around $9 and it wasn't worth it. And then this one here, I did think it was really cool and it was half off. I rarely drive the speed limit. I could concur. It's also from a museum that's really popular, America's Car Museum. I thought about getting it, but mugs are really hard. They are a unique shape and weight, and people usually complain about the shipping costs. And it's unfortunate that way, and for that reason, I had to let it go. Now this bag right here did catch my attention because of the dinosaurs. Sorry for the rumbling, but it is what it is. Now this one is the one that got me really excited. I pretty much know what it is. It looks like the JW you want to look out for. This one might have a bite mark, and that's okay because that's the way it's supposed to be. It's Abdominus. So Jurassic World Park 2015. I did a little screenshot, looked it up. Look up Jurassic World, Jurassic Park, Universal Dinosaurs. Look up this series of the movie of what type of toys are out there and how much they sell for, big or small. They have incredible prices, and then some are low prices. But depending on where you find it, could be able to bring you in some really good profits. Paperweights. I've been coming across more and more paperweights, and I'm learning more about them, and not all of them are vintage. This is one that I ended up using Google Lens on, and it came up right away, and you could actually get them for a lot cheaper, more like around $15 on Amazon. But for me, I wasn't going to get it, especially for the price, and it's modern and not as unique as I was like. This one I could tell is vintage Teddy. Now this is a windbreaker, but I didn't see one like it. I should have probably got it and could have probably got around maybe 35 bucks for it, and for $9 it's probably one that I kind of regretted not getting. I ended up putting it back, and still watching this and editing this video, I really wish I would have got it because it's very cool. Looking back into the t-shirts where I didn't go to earlier because those people that were there, and I just wanted my own little space. Shout out to Philly Flipper Paul, who made it out to Florida. Now this is another one I should have got, Matsumoto Shave Ice. This is from Haleiwa out in the North Shore of Oahu, and I've been there several times, actually a lot more than several times. For $4, this could have been a bread and butter plus some more dollars. Now this is some that sell maybe for around $15 to $20, but there's some that are used, especially long sleeve, that could sell up to $30. This one right here is also one I really wanted, and I didn't find any information on it until after I left the store because it was bugging me. Bianca Del Rio. It's a really nice print. It's in brand new condition for $5. I think this could have sold for $5 to $25. Especially the popularity of her, I think it would have been a good buy, and unfortunately I didn't get it. Anaheim Ducks is always something you need to look out for, whether it's just a logo like this, it has a name on the back, and regardless of the condition, this would have been a long sale, but it would have sold for around $15. Some people have sold them for less than that, but for the condition that this was in, I'm pretty sure I could have got $15. Now if I come across this again for say $3, I'll definitely scoop it up. This is what you would call a bread and butter. A lot of these items, I'm going to be honest, I did put back because none of them were sparking joy. I do come across this Henley style shirt, and that's the reason why I wanted to share this find with you, because of the style. It's good to know these terms. Henley style, you're going to have a 3-button top. It's more of a raglan, and raglan's going to be a sleeve that's almost like a little longer than half. It's more like a 3/4 sleeves, and these are things good to know, especially if you want to start getting into apparel and come across items that help you resell with key words. Now Canelo Alvarez, I've met this guy in person. He's very short. He's bigger than life on TV, and in person very cool. His wife, she didn't say hello, but he did. He was very nice when I worked in the wind. This would be a bread and butter for $15 to $20, and he's only getting better, folks. Now that I'm thinking about it, I should have probably grabbed it. With that stain, I end up putting it back, but I'm holding on to it, wondering if I could do something about it, and I am taking some tips and use that y'all given me in the comments. Now this is one that's a little bit more touching, a little bit more into my feels, and I can't always buy something just because it's worth money. For I think $6, it would have probably sold for around $20. It was in excellent condition, but it's just a sad story of Kobe Bryant, and there's more and more information right now being shared about him that's very unique. I'm learning a lot more about his personality, how he's driven, how was motivated, and is just very inspiring. And unfortunately, we lost another good one. But this one, because it was too emotional for me, I just left it behind, but I learned from it.
Hours and hours for nothing.
Hours. Hours and hours. I kept hoping something would come across around the corner, like this is gonna be it. Nada. Nothing. On to the next one. Do you follow Cali Reseller Luis? Or now it's Cali Luis? So Carrie does. Sometimes your people aren't the people with your people at times. Thank you, friend. What was I gonna say? I called them And he said he lives pretty close to here, like 10 minutes or something. And he was like, oh, that place is a hit or miss.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Oh. It was a good one. Where's the info for the good one?
Yeah, it was definitely a miss. Strike one. That means we got to find 2 more places.
Probably.
I'm optimistic we might have some balls thrown at us. All right, folks, we're in another place.
Stay tuned for the next one.
Cali Luis sent
There's
us
a
the
sneak
directions
peek.
for this. I have a feeling he might just stop by here. MCC Thrift Store, where every purchase is a gift to the world. Okay, maybe I need to come up with a slogan. See if that helps. Looks like they got quite a bit of stuff. Volunteer needed help. Oh, I like the little guys. Those get around the corners really, really fast. Super fast. Ladies and gents, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for part 2 and 3 coming up from our adventure of going to the Flea Con. We had a lot of fun, a lot to share with you. I know they're not long videos like a lot of you would like, but folks, they got to make sense to me, okay? I got to be happy with them, and I got to know what I'm putting out. It's that you could take from it as well, as much as I can appreciate them myself. So if you haven't already, like, subscribe, and follow for more. Also check out these videos right here.